An asteroid the size of Texas is headed straight for the planet. You have 18 days to prepare for an extinction-level event.
My God. What do we do?
Send a crew of oil drillers to plant explosives in the center of the asteroid to obliterate it before it reaches the planet. Unfortunately, the government doesn't have oil drillers on staff, so they must turn to third-party contractors. Enter Harry Stamper and his crew of roughnecks. No mention is made of any sort of salary for these roughnecks. We might assume they're doing it out of the goodness of their hearts, not to mention to save the planet, but they do have some conditions.
They've made a few requests, though.
Such as?
Nothing really big, as an example.
Allow me to put myself in the position of a NASA clerk responsible for making good on these requests. Let's look at their individual costs and whether or not they will be able to be approved.
Oscar choice, spacey but absolutely brilliant geologist.
Oscar asks for his outstanding parking tickets to be wiped from his record.
56 tickets in 7 states.
I'll tell him, Oscar. I got it.
We know that Oscar has a ranch in Texas, so I look there for the average cost of a parking ticket, $220. Assuming similar figures in the 6 other states, that puts his request at a pretty modest $12,320. Now, parking tickets are a state violation, so it may not be within a federal purview to remove them from his record, but we can certainly pay for them. I'm guessing that Oscar's license has also been suspended from these unpaid tickets, so it's likely his car insurance has taken a significant hit. I'll make a note that we should consider a regular stipend from the federal government to make up for that increase. Maybe $650 a year? Make that for 10 years, and that brings Oscar's grand total to $18,820. Approved. But, Oscar died on the mission.
Oscar! Oscar!
That makes things easier.
Noonan's got 2 women friends that he'd like to see made American citizens, no questions asked.
Now, the cost of applying for citizenship is $725, so this amount being waived is a mere $1,450. Citizenship is controlled by the Department of Homeland Security. The president should be able to expedite the citizenship process fairly easily. Approved. And might I add, this is the kind of thing I like to see. Nothing greedy or self-serving, just a nice, honest request. Alas, Noonan was also killed on the mission. No further action required.
Max.
You got a weight limit on the shuttle? Max would like you to bring back 8-track tapes.
Okay, what are you talking about, Max? You want 8 tracks? Armageddon was released in 1998. I'm sure you can find them at any record store, flea market, and garage sale. But I'm guessing Max wants us to force music studios to support the old format. Unfortunately, the federal government has little control over the music industry, but I think we can come to a compromise. If he really insists on keeping 8-track tapes, I suppose we can record new releases onto tapes just for Max. 1 a month for the rest of his life sounds reasonable. Max is in his mid-30s, but I doubt he'll lead a long life. Let's say 35 more years. So $20 a CD times 12. I'd peg that at $8,400. This is stupid. Approved. Oh, I have good news. Max also dies on the mission.
Oh, Jesus! I'm cooking!
Mr. Chick Chapel, at the Craps Table, Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes!
Chick wants a full week's Emperor's package at Caesar's Palace.
I wasn't able to find any details about an Emperor's package, but I discovered the most expensive suite available at Caesar's Palace runs about $40,000 a night. Multiply that by a full week, and we have $280,000, quite the high price tag. And Chick, unfortunately, survives the mission.
Yeah, I can handle it. J. Otis Curleen Bear. Probably the only black man on a big dog in Kadoka, South Dakota.
Come and get Papa Bear!
Bear would like to stay at the White Horse.
White House. White House.
White House. Yeah, he'd like to stay in the Lincoln bedroom of the White House for the summer.
Now, the Lincoln bedroom is frequently occupied by guests, and while spending 3 months there is quite a long stay, I think the president won't have any problem with lodging a national hero. $0. Approved. Easy.
Harry.
Yeah, one more thing. None of them want to pay taxes again. Ever.
Certainly, the president can waive their federal income taxes, but I think we'll have to be a little sneaky here and not worry about state income tax or sales tax. This is by far the biggest request out of the bunch. The average roughneck makes about $99,000 a year. Some quick math. Let's take the 4 surviving drillers, Chick, Bear, Rockhound, and AJ, and tax them at an average rate for someone at their income level, and I calculate $87,120 a year in lost income taxes. Assuming they live another 50 years, we arrive to a rough estimate of $4,356,000. Approved. And we're quite lucky that Harry Stamper didn't make it off the asteroid alive.
Gotta go now, honey.
Daddy, no.
Because he would have benefited far greater from the tax exemption. Let's not forget that he not only owned his own oil rig, but also held the patent for what the federal government determined was the most advanced drilling unit in existence. The man must be a multimillionaire. So, the grand total for the drilling crew's requests is $4,664,670. Subtract the costs for those deceased on the mission,
May they rest in peace.
which is a mere $28,670, and that brings us to $4,636,000. It's a considerable sum, but a modest one to avoid Armageddon.